Oh, good evening, not so dear humans. It's so unpleasant to see you all today. I advise you do not call the knights, for I and my demons already took care of them. No one will come to disturb this moment. By your shocked looks, I can see you weren't expecting to see me here today. Good. I like when I have the element of surprise by my side. But don't worry, I'll satiate your curiosity right away. I don't plan to stay in this miserable place for more time than I need to. I am here for them, the heir to the crown. Oh, what a lovely voice you have, my dear. I'm finally hearing you again after so many years. Calm down, sweetie. I love to see you all riled up, but I don't want you to get mad at me in front of all these people. It is our engagement party, after all. Oh, no, no, no. You didn't hear me wrong. It's exactly as I said. This is our engagement party. Me, the Demon King, and you, my precious one. I think we make a lovely couple, don't you? Oh, my dear, you can deny it if it'll make you feel better, but I always get what I want. And what I want is you. I never, ever, in all eternity, wanted someone like I want you. You say we never even met each other, but that is a lie. Don't you remember 4 years ago? It was your birthday celebration, and all the nobles were reunited here in this very hall. I was here too, curious about the human royals that were famous even across the demon kingdom. I was disguised as a human noble, and of course, no one noticed anything. To be honest, I was bored out of my mind and almost went home without waiting to see the star of the party. But then you finally appeared, smiling, complimenting everyone, making small talk, dancing, laughing, and just enjoying yourself. I never saw anything as beautiful as you. In that exact moment, I already knew I wanted you. I knew I had to have you. So I waited. I could see you were getting tired, and soon enough you decided to go out into the gardens to get some air. I followed you. I approached you, and acted as if it were some kind of coincidence. A fated encounter. How romantic, right? Oh, I see you remember now. Yes, I was that man. You thought I was the oldest son of a random duke, just one of the many nobles you have here in this little kingdom. I wooed you with my charm and cleverness, remember? We even danced in the garden. It was the first and last dance of my entire life. From that moment on, I promised myself I would only dance again if it was with you. So, come to me, darling. Come, let's dance again, and then let me take you with me to our new life together. No? What do you mean, no? You can't say no to me. I am your groom. I am your future husband. No, they're not your fiancé. I am. This weak human has nothing to offer you. I am much stronger than them. I can protect you from anything on this earth. Don't talk like that. I know you love me. I remember the way you looked at me that night. You're in love with me, and I am in love with you. I knew I was pretending to be human, but I'm still the same man. I only faked my appearance, never my personality, never the things I said to you that night, never my feelings. Well, I only had to invade this place because your father, the king, never answered my letters requesting our engagement. It's his fault if I had to come here like this to finally take you with me. Yes, you're coming with me. You don't have a say in the matter. As I already said, I am your fiancé, not that ugly little thing shaking in the corner of the salon. You keep saying no to me, and it's getting on my nerves. I will give you two choices. Come with me without a fight, and I will leave this kingdom and all its people alone. Keep refusing me, and everyone here, from your own father to the most lowly commoner, will suffer the consequences of your insolence. Choose wisely, my dearest. Oh, come now. Don't try to negotiate with me. You're the only thing I want, the only thing I'll accept. You are the only one for me. I am not a patient demon, my precious. To every minute you take to make a decision, I'll kill one person in this hall. Maybe that will make you take haste. And I'll start with that little royal who dared to court you. Oh, that was fast. We're finally starting to understand each other like the very loving couple we are. You decided to save your people as a good ruler would do. Come to my arms, darling. I can't stand this place a minute longer. I want to go back to my castle. I can barely wait to have you all to myself. That's it. Good, pet. Take a good look at all these people's faces, because this is the last time you will ever see them again. Let's go now to the beginning of a new era. My love, how are you feeling? All that must have been very hard on you. Are you sure? I said some pretty harsh things there. Well, I know it was all acting, but I still feel terrible. You know I would never threaten you that way, right? That I would never disrespect you. All right, I believe you. Can you give me a kiss? Oh, my love, I missed you so much. I can't believe we're finally together again. Finally. We don't need to meet each other in secret. We won't need to go our separate ways ever again. We will be together forever. I just find it a pity we had to make that entire dramatic scene so that we could be safely together without anyone's interference. You think I'm an outstanding actor? Seriously? Well, thank you. You too were incredible. For a moment, when I saw your eyes getting wet, I really believed that I'd gone too far. Are you sure I didn't hurt your feelings in any way? I just want to make sure, because if I did hurt you, I would like to apologize. I see. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm truly glad. But tell me, do you want to lay down on the bed? I teleported us directly to my chambers in case you wanted to rest. I know the party was already going for some hours before I arrived to fetch you. You'll only lie down if it's with me, hmm? How could I say no to you, my love? Come here, let's get on the bed. Are you comfortable? Yes. May I hug you? Of course I have to ask. You're my equal, not my possession. I said all those things for our scene, but I want to always make sure that you're willing to... Shut up and hug you already? You're straightforward as always, I see. Come here. This is nice. I feel so happy you're finally here. What? Worried? What are you worried about, dear? With what those humans will think of me. My dear, I already told you so many times that I don't care what they think. I don't care that they're unaware that when we locked eyes for the first time on your birthday party, we both fell in love. I don't care that they don't know that you saw through my farce as soon as we met in the garden, and that even though you knew who I really was, you didn't kick me out. I don't care that they will never know how much I respect you, treasure you, love you with every fiber of my being. And you know why I don't care? Because the only person whose opinions matter to me are yours. So those humans can think of me however they want. If they see me as a villain, then so be it. The only choice we had was to make it look like I kidnapped you. I didn't want your people to think less of you because you fell for a demon. So it's best if they think less of me for taking you against your will. Don't worry, they won't dare to start a war with the Demon Kingdom to rescue you. They seemed pretty afraid of me, especially your father. I bet he'll have nightmares tonight. Well, I see you also find this very funny. I'm glad. He deserves to suffer at least a little bit for forcing you to get engaged to someone you don't love. Yes, I know, he did so many cruel things to you, my love. But that's in the past. Now you're here with me, and I'll protect you. You know, it's truly amusing. Your father spied on you so much, but in all those years he never found our letters, which is great, because that's what allowed for us to come up with such a bold plan in the first place. Of course, my demonic crows are very skilled when it comes to delivering important things, and your letters are the most important things they ever delivered. Yes, my love, very romantic indeed. I'm happy to know that you appreciated every single word I wrote for you, and I appreciated yours. But much more than our letters, I loved when there was some party happening, and I could attend, disguised as a human noble, to see you. Do you remember? I always appeared with a different face to see if you would recognize me, and you always did. It was like a game to us, a game that you always won. But I'm curious, how did you always know who I was every time? So you'd always recognize me because I always looked at you like a lost puppy, so it was obvious that it was me. Somehow, I'm not offended. I can be your lost puppy, if that's what you want. A collar and a leash? Well, don't threaten me with a good time. Say, are you hungry? I had my servants prepare dinner for us. We can take a bath and go eat, or we can just keep resting here. What do you want to do? A bath. All right. I'll call the servants to help you. And... oh, you want me to help you? Well, who am I to disobey my beloved? And would you be so kind as to let me remove your clothing and carry you to the bathtub? Now, let us go. I want to make sure I'll clean every inch of your delicate and alluring figure thoroughly. It's the least I could do as your loving, demonic fiancé, is it not? Hello, my sparkles of adventure. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. I'd also like to thank the scriptwriter, Joylandblah, for this interesting script that had me laughing at a couple different points. It was definitely a little bit more difficult to complete than some of the others because I had to keep stopping and laughing. I don't really have much of an outro for you today because it's been hectic. So I hope whoever's listening to this, that you're doing well, that you remember that you're unique and no one else can really be you except for you. And the you that you are can be exactly who someone else needs. So, with that in mind, I'll see you next time.